Hey everybody, Daniel Fusco here. Welcome to today's 2-minute message. So recently I released a book. It's called Honestly, Getting Real About Jesus in Our Messy Lives. It's a book that I felt like I needed to write because it's so applicable to people's lives. I know many of you, maybe you didn't know that I wrote a book. And so I'd love to direct you to get yourself a copy of the book, get on Amazon and Barnes & Nobles, wherever you like to get your books. But I broke this book down into a number of sections. The first section is about acknowledgement. It's called Acknowledgement, based on John Coltrane's A Love Supreme. Then the second section is called Resolution. And not only do we want to acknowledge the mess, but we want to see Jesus as the resolution for our mess, because Jesus is that indeed, who Jesus is, his person and his work, his perfectly lived life, and his death on the cross and his resurrection is meant to be the defining narrative, the overarching narrative of our lives. See, if we're not careful, we just get so focused on the mess, we just focus, oh, everything's bad, everything's bad. But when you see Jesus and his fingerprints all over your life, all of a sudden, you start to realize that God is at work, not just despite the mess, but in the midst of the mess. That God has this amazing way of grabbing the mess and bringing beauty out of ashes, bringing the most beautiful things out of very hard situations. And in the midst of a messy life, if you see Jesus as the resolution, even the things that break your heart will also be things that produce tremendous joy. I know some of you might be saying, that's not possible. You don't even understand it. And you're right, I don't understand. But Jesus does understand. And I want you to be able to experience God's redemptive work at street level where you live in the messy parts of your life. So listen, see Jesus as the resolution of your mess. And if you want to know more about it, again, grab my book, Honestly. I think you'd be blessed by it. I was blessed to write it, and I want to get a copy of that into your hands. So God bless you guys today.